Electric vehicles are revolutionizing the automotive industry. But this time, it's not just about autonomous driving, battery technology, or zero emissions. What's really shaking things up is the new order in the industry. This is a new world where the biggest threat is coming from the East. A force so powerful it could potentially end the century-long rule of legacy car makers in the industry.
As Chinese EVs.
Chinese EV.
The Chinese EV.
Chinese EVs.
China's electric vehicle industry is at a tipping point.
Does the Chinese EV industry really have the capacity to take over the world? Stay with us until the end to find out. It all started in the early 21st century when the Chinese Communist Party set a comprehensive plan to become a global technological superpower. This plan included the automotive sector, but Chinese officials knew they couldn't compete with Western companies in internal combustion engine technology, perfected over decades. So, they shifted focus to electric cars, a technology where the playing field was still level. In the early 2000s, China began pushing the new technology of electric cars. Legacy car makers had little experience with EVs, so China's administration set a clear goal to establish its position before the West. The beginnings were humble, but the potential was enormous. A major turning point came when Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway invested $232 million for a 10% stake in BYD. This endorsement boosted BYD's credibility and provided the financial backing to innovate and expand. The Chinese government also started giving massive incentives to EV startups, aiming to establish as many as possible, believing that quantity would eventually lead to quality. An example is the Chinese electric vehicle subsidy scheme called the EVSS. Initially launched in 2009 and updated in 2013, this has played a crucial role in making Chinese EVs cost competitive with conventional vehicles in the short term. However, the long-term growth of the EV market in China hinges on continuous technological advancements and supportive policies to sustain and enhance the benefits initially provided by the subsidies. By 2017, over 500 EV companies were registered, setting the stage for an industry boom. Fast forward to the 2020s, and the strategy paid off. In 2023, Chinese EV makers like BYD achieved an 11% market share in the global auto industry, producing a staggering 3 million vehicles. This surpassed Tesla's 1.84 million cars, solidifying China's position as a major player in the EV market. Today, Chinese EV companies account for over 60% of global EV sales, with 3 of the top 5 EV makers being from China. BYD alone holds 17% of the global market, second only to Tesla. Chinese EVs aren't just dominating domestically, they're taking over the world. In 2023 alone, exports grew by an astounding 334%, with 242,765 cars shipped to 70 countries, including major markets in Europe, Australia, and Japan. This global expansion showcases China's ambition to lead the electric mobility revolution. Chinese EVs are pushing the envelope with innovations like BYD's Blade battery, which offers enhanced safety and longer lifespan. Investments in autonomous driving and smart connectivity are positioning Chinese brands as tech leaders, not just car manufacturers. Companies like Huawei and Xiaomi are also entering the market, bringing their expertise in consumer electronics to the automotive industry. The Chinese government's support has been crucial. Unlike Western countries, where incentives often come in the form of tax credits, China offers direct subsidies and tax breaks for EV buyers and manufacturers. This support has helped Chinese companies to innovate and scale rapidly. For example, the government granted over $3.7 billion in subsidies to BYD to overcome market slowdowns. Moreover, China has implemented a $72 billion package of sales tax breaks for the next 4 years, ensuring that EVs remain affordable for consumers. China's dominance extends beyond car production. Chinese companies control most of the world's reserves of rare earth materials essential for EVs, such as lithium and cobalt.
Basically, all EV production supply chains are under Chinese control, giving China an almost insurmountable advantage that's nearly impossible for the Germans to catch up to.
This control over supply chains allows them to offer competitive pricing and ensure a steady supply of critical components.
What we do know is a lot of the components inside of electric cars, because it's not just about the car, it's about what goes inside it, they also come from China. So you've got the battery, the cell, as people call it. This is showing you global dominance of China. The red bits there is Chinese dominance. That dark bit there, that's the US. You can see how dominant China is when it comes to the cells, but also the chemicals inside the cells. The cathodes, China massively dominant there. The anodes, the graphite that you need inside these batteries as well.
Despite their success, Chinese EV makers face challenges in Western markets. Trade barriers and national security concerns are significant hurdles. For instance, the US president has just imposed 100% tariff on Chinese EVs. However, Chinese automakers are finding ways to circumvent these barriers by establishing production lines in other countries, such as Mexico and Hungary.
For sure. So we do not thinking that in the foreseeable time, China will exporting to the US with quite big volume, especially when we talk about, the car has a different levels. And we have the A class, B class, C class, D class, E class, and also the luxury cars, right? So I believe that for the luxury cars, like a BYD, they have this called U8, and this is quite expensive for ordinary person. But such kind of luxury car, I believe that your US government still has some customer would like to buy some of this car, even if the the duty is up to 100%. In my understanding, a couple of my friends is set up the plants in Mexico, Brazil, those other countries as well. So still, we are the part of the supply chain, but maybe we didn't directly exporting to the US in a larger scale.
Chinese EV makers offer a wide range of models, from the affordable BYD Dolphin Mini to the technologically advanced XPeng G9. These vehicles cater to diverse markets and consumer needs, making them competitive options worldwide. The Wuling Mini EV, for example, is one of the most popular EVs in China, priced at just $4,500. It offers a range of 120 kilometers to 170 kilometers, making it very suitable for daily use in urban cities. While the XPeng G9 features cutting-edge technology and autonomous driving capabilities like advanced driver assistance systems, known as ADAS, for handling driving tasks, and the 800V silicon carbide platform for fast battery charging. It can achieve a driving range of 200 kilometers with just a 5-minute charge and can charge from 10% to 80% in 15 minutes. The rise of Chinese EVs from humble beginnings to global dominance is a testament to their innovation, strategic government support, and control over critical resources. As they continue to challenge Western automakers, one thing is clear: the future of electric vehicles is being shaped in China, and the race is far from over. Who will lead the EV revolution? Stay tuned to find out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more exciting content on the future of technology and mobility.